There's less participation in the old sense of the participating, not in this kind of off the cuff, whatever it is I'm attempting here. I'm saying the participation I'm doing right now with this sort of video and my shtick in general is not the same as sending posts, interacting with these people or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm beyond that. I don't care what they think. I'm driving a bus is the sort of thing I'm trying to say is going on. I'm not driving your bus. You have to drive your own buses. I don't believe in busing. I wonder how that sounded. Not your grandmama's busing. I'm not going into that right now. I probably won't go into it at all. I may have gone into it in the past, but I digress. So, I said it's a tie in which what remains is not taken seriously. That's how it's so easy. All you have to do is turn on the computer and go, oh, yeah. Because there's no way to communicate back with them. If you attempt to troll bus, they'll just delete you. If you troll bus them on your own, with your own channel or your own web page, no one's going to see it. I got banned off of Twitter. Facebook is apparently clamping down. I never got into them. I wasn't stupid enough to get into Facebook. I was only stupid enough to get into some other ones. What I just said doesn't really make sense to myself, or it's I'm trying to develop something. It feels like a tie. I've said that before. Maybe it's too easy to troll bus at this point is the same as saying it's too good to be true. Folks can finally see what McLuhan meant by the medium is the message. McLuhan said content had been rendered meaningless. That's what's going on. No one cares about fake news. There's no real news. There's nowhere to go for real news. The news as we knew it is done. Done. So people may not understand the intricacies or the very surreal stuff, but ratings, I probably meant participation, is way down across the board. I don't participate. I work on stamps and listen to music. So that's a rerun on a post that I left, but hardly anyone probably saw that post. I think it's a tie. All these people are tied to the hip. I've got some videos to share. Here, Manitalk calls Adam Green from No More News. He has this buddy. I don't even remember his name. It might be Ryan Christian, which sounds like a fake name. Manitalk referred to him as an informant. You can't make this stuff up. This guy Manitalk's the same guy who blurted out that Ebon Kim works for AIG, or at least worked for them, as that video was from a few years ago. Last night they did a live stream, but it's not there right now. I don't know why they took it down. Maybe because Manitalk has no clue how to work the technology. His audio is all broken up. It's really low production values, despite the fact that Ebon Kim created his podcast. Then we later find out that Ebon Kim works for Consortium News. Then I found out that Jamal Thomas is also some type of fancy computer scientist or something. God, there's minutia all over the place. Manitalk claims that he and Redneckonomics are married. It's just craziness across the board. So anyway, on this video that I wanted to share on this, he said that he doesn't really agree with Ebon Kim. Ebon Kim's up to stuff nowadays. But he didn't mention the SEX change. He didn't mention too much. He did mention that Ebon established his podcast. He seemed to just be noticing that Ebon Kim is into the flat earth. Well, one thing I noticed about this guy is he loves to name drop all these other demented websites. One can look into that themselves and see that they are tied to the hip. So they have this guy on The Last American Vagabond. He looks like a paid fake, and I do mail these in, obviously. I don't care about these people. No, I don't watch James Corbett. I don't care about him or any of them. I think they're stupid. I think they're feeding into the simulation. I don't mean it that we're computer programmed.